Hello. In this knowledge material, we will talk about some of the common issues that can be found in geometry that has been imported from other CAD software into SpaceClaim. One of the common issues is missing faces, where one or more of the faces simply were not transferred into SpaceClaim. The second issue could be small faces, where either the small faces existed in the source geometry itself, or they were created as a result of the translation process. The third issue could be free faces, where the faces are simply not connected to any solid geometry. Therefore, either they need to be discarded or they need to be combined with existing surfaces. The fourth issue could be sharp angles. Now, sharp angles may be required to define the geometry because that's how the geometry shape physically exists. But they may create extra complications when you are generating the mesh or passing your mesh to the solver, because the mesh quality may be poor, or you may require extra mesh density just to resolve that sharp angle. So those need to be taken care of. The next issue could be over-detailed features. Now again, over-detailed features might be appropriate for the CAD stage because you want to capture all the details in the geometry. But those details may not be important for your flow solution, for your mechanical structural solution, or for any other types of physics simulation. So we need to resolve those features and simplify them wherever possible. The next issue could be hard edges, where just like free faces, these hard edges are not connected to any other geometry and are simply existing as a free floating edge. So those need to be taken care of before we can go to the meshing stage. Another issue could be small edges, which just like small faces that we saw before, these small edges can also create complications during the meshing stage and can cause either poor mesh or overly defined mesh. There may be other issues that may arise also during this translation process, but these are some of the major ones. Now thankfully in SpaceClaim, we have a dedicated tab called Repair tab, which offers many tools to address all these problems. You have tools like Stitch to stitch faces into a combined larger face. You have tools like Gaps, which can identify the gaps in your model. You also have tools like Missing Faces, which can identify missing faces and automatically fill them. Then you have other further refined tools like split edges, extra edges, ways to identify duplicates in your geometry, ways to fit curves or duplicate curves, ways to find small faces and fix them, or also merge faces that need to be combined into a single face. You can also simplify faces or look for inexact edges. So there are multiple tools that we can use in SpaceClaim to gradually go over all of these potential issues and fix them and prepare your geometry for the meshing stage. Thank you.